What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including Bray Wyatt wants two former superstars to join him, Bobby Roode returning soon, Alexa Bliss wants a new character, CM Punk returns to MMA, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out Wrestlelamia.co.uk and a non-wrestling channel, Incredible. And now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at Bray Wyatt wants two former WWE superstars to join him. But with continued chatter about Bray Wyatt forming his own faction, fans are debating who could join his group. Two names being discussed are wrestlers with close ties to the former Fiend. WrestleVotes recently reported that there's people that Bray likes, people that he wants to work with. Bo Dallas is one of them, and so is Eric Rowan. If Eric wants to come back, I'm sure they'd allow that, if Bray also wanted it. I know for a fact that they will listen to every single idea that Wyatt has, and they will try to do it to perfection. That's the kind of respect that he has. Members of the WWE Universe have often asked why Bray's brother Bo never worked with him during Bray's time running the Wyatt family or his subsequent storyline as The Fiend. There's always been rumors of Dallas joining Bray, but could this finally happen? Eric Rowan of course has a long history with Wyatt, dating back to their time as a Wyatt family. Rowan has been out of the WWE since 2020, but that could now change. Although Rowan is a talented big man, his career never took off once he left the Wyatt family. This could change dramatically if he returns and joins forces with Wyatt. If Wyatt is assembling a faction, fans will be anxious to see how they're presented. One theory is that various faction members will portray real-life versions of Wyatt's Firefly Funhouse characters. While this would be a novel idea, would known wrestlers playing these characters lose their identity and become more associated with their Firefly Funhouse character? For example, would fans even care about Bo Dallas or Eric Rowan if they stopped portraying these characters? This is a question the WWE needs to address before it goes ahead with a faction for Wyatt. Next up, Bobby Roode returning soon? Is Bobby Roode returning to the WWE soon? Well, that's a report coming from PW Insider about the former US champion. Bobby Roode was spotted in Birmingham, Alabama yesterday, and asking around this morning, we're told that the hope he'll be back soon from his injury issues. We're told that he's been talked about for the SmackDown brand when he returns. Roode underwent a procedure for an unknown injury last September and has been out of the ring since late June. Roode is 46 years old, is still seen as a talented hand, with some fans and analysts believing he'll do well under the new regime. Wherever he's worked, Roode has shown a knack for getting over with various gimmicks, such as his time in TNA as part of Team Canada, his Impact Wrestling tag team Beer Money with James Storm, and his subsequent campaigns in NXT and the WWE. This was seen in the WWE when Roode and Ziggler were unceremoniously thrown together as a tag team, instantly gelling and adding a much needed championship level team to the roster. Next up, an NXT star being prepped for a main roster debut. Is an NXT star about to level up to the main roster? Well, according to Dave Meltzer, current NXT superstar Cameron Grimes will be promoted once he finishes his feud against Joe Gacy. Wrestling Observer Figure 4 Online's Josh Nason noted that Cameron has already appeared on the main roster, defeating Akira Tozawa on an October episode of Main Event. Now, if you caught any episodes of Main Event, you know that the WWE has added stars from the Black and Gold brand to show that sometimes these stars are there to prepare them for their call-up. It's currently unknown which brand Cameron will work on when he's called up to, though. Next up, Chelsea Green leaves Impact Wrestling. Chelsea Green has apparently left Impact Wrestling, which opens the door for a possible return to WWE. While it's too early to tell if Chelsea has left Impact for good, her recent appearance on Impact's TV show suggests she could be headed elsewhere. Ringside News reports that Green lost a match to veteran Mickie James, a match that Green was counting on to win and retire Mickie in the process. When that didn't happen, Chelsea was seen walking out of the arena. I was supposed to beat her. I was supposed to retire Mickie James. Deonna, I'm going home. Deonna, I'm going home. As always, there's always a possibility that this is an angle, but as Ringside News noted, Green declined to sign a new deal with Impact. If Chelsea is leaving, a recent interview with WrestleZone provides some clues about where Green could end up. I think that I wouldn't go to AEW, and that's just reality for me. It's not going to happen. With WWE, I'm glad that I left on good terms, although I was sad that I didn't get to fulfill myself creatively as a wrestler. Chelsea said she kept a good relationship with Vince McMahon and Triple H. Green talked about how her time in wrestling is giving a new insight into what to expect in the WWE. This time will be different because I went into it first time and I was so doe-eyed and naive and just thought that I deserved to be listened to and deserved to be heard. Green sounds like she has much to prove in the WWE. I think so. I can't say that I wouldn't. I really think that there's more left there. And I know that people lump me and my husband together, but they forgot he had 15 years there. But I'm different. I was only there for like a split second. I didn't get to hold the titles like he did or have those storylines and those memories like he did. And I think that's something that if I don't go back and I don't get to experience again, I will definitely wonder what could have been. With talk of a 5 vs 5 War Games match involving Damage Control and the babyface alliance of Asuka, Alexa Bliss and Bianca Belair, could Chelsea come in and fill a spot for Damage Control or the babyfaces? Well, we'll have to wait and see. According to Fightful, Green has bookings elsewhere well into March 2023. However, as fans have seen before, Triple H has been willing to have wrestlers work their outside commitments in some instances. There's always a possibility Green will cancel appearances that would interfere with a hypothetical WWE return. Next up, Alexa Bliss wants a makeover. Alexa Bliss's success in WWE can't be denied, but the highly decorated athlete isn't willing to rest on her laurels. In fact, she's mulling over a new persona. Speaking with WWE Deutschland, Little Miss Bliss noted, "It is strange and that's why I think about it a lot more recently because I don't really know where I'm at right now when it comes to character-wise. So think about like, man, I've been 8 to 9 different personas in my career." The recently dethroned WWE SmackDown Women's Tag Team Champion discussed the perspective among wrestlers that keeping your character fresh is essential to longevity. "I try to always evolve and I'm going to try to even change from what I'm doing now." Some fans believe the WWE is starting a process of Bliss reverting to her arcane alliance with Bray Wyatt, one which saw Bliss adopt a truly twisted take. Next up, Gunther wants John Cena at WrestleMania. Upon the reports this week surrounding John Cena working WrestleMania 39, there's been debate online as to who Cena's opponent could be in April. One of the most popular suggestions from fans is Gunther. Gunther recently stated, "Of course we could see it. I don't know what's going to happen or if it's going to happen. Obviously that's something I would love to do. John Cena is one of those legends because he's not really active at the moment anymore. He just pops up, but when he does, if the chance is there for me, I'll gladly take it. One of, if not the most popular babyface in the sport of all time. I think I would be a great counterpart to that. I would love to do it." Would you guys like to see Gunther versus John Cena? Let us know in the comments down below. And finally, CM Punk returns to MMA. Well, kinda. And last but not least, CM Punk is back in the spotlight, and not only that, but he's also back in MMA. The embattled AEW star recently popped up doing commentary for the Cage Fighting Fury Championships promotion. According to Post Wrestling, Punk is working alongside John Morgan. As we discussed in our recent video, Punk's wrestling prospects look incredibly bleak. Nonetheless, he should have plenty of other gigs available such as this and his acting work. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.